My name is Mary I'm from Tanzania. I'm a youth advocate on sexual-related gender-based violence.
Mary, in your capacity as a youth advocate, what are some of the SRGBV issues you have encountered?
The ones that have come up are bullying in schools, especially for the female students. In classrooms, they get bullying from their female teachers, also male teachers, but also their fellow students. But also there have been sexual exploitation in schools, especially for the male teachers to female students. When a female student is asked for sex or for a love affair from a male teacher, in a case where she denies or she says no or she tends to refuse on the case, what happens is the male teacher now instead gives that female student a hard time, whereby he can do anything like dropping her in her academic performances, as in if you refuse to his case or to his idea that has been brought to you, like they do this, like even if you've passed, even if you're a female student and you've passed in your exam, they just put for you the failure marks just because you denied the teacher.
Knowing all these issues that are happening, how are you able to address them as a youth advocate?
Okay, what we have been able to do as a youth advocate, working together with other youth and working together with my organization, FAWE Tanzania, we have been able to reach out to schools in rural areas, because in rural areas we did a research whereby female students or girls in general are denied voices in classrooms. For instance, when a question is raised in class, or when a teacher is teaching and he or she raises a question in class to be answered, if a female student stands up or to answer the question, the female teacher, especially, and male teachers, they give her this attitude as in, where did this one come from? Like, even if she gets it right, they don't motivate her. Like she has, or appreciate what she has done or what she has answered, she got it correct. But instead, they just mock her and bully her, like, today she's capable, today she managed to answer this. But it's not that they are not capable, it's just that they are raised, it's a tradition, it's a taboo, whereby they are raised to be submissive in the community, submissive to men rather. So they take it further to the classrooms, whereby they feel inferior, they can't stand up and voice up to answer questions, to engage in classrooms, because they feel that they are not part, or they feel inferior, that their ideas won't be taken into consideration. That's what happens in classes. And when I say, so what we did as a youth advocate and as FAWE Tanzania, we created Tuseme. Tuseme is one of the FAWE models. It's called Let Us Speak Out. So we created Tuseme clubs in those schools, whereby those clubs help in empowering youth, especially girls, to now voice out, to now have self-esteem, to be confident and address like different challenges and different issues they face, so that they can now also feel that they are part of that space. They can now address the challenges they face. As I said, the sexual exploitation from male teachers and all that, they can now be confident and stand up and raise their voices and answer questions in class without being bullied. But we also engage teachers for them being part of all that, the academic field, because without them we know that these girl children and even male children cannot progress, because they are being given education with the same teachers. So we also train teachers to be gender responsive on how to know the issues. We raise the issues that have come up and we give them the gender responsive education. We train them on the gender responsive education and how to align it with the curriculum in school, especially in classes. There must not be gender bias. So maybe if a teacher is engaging in class or is teaching in class, so the teacher should consider the girl children, also the male children. It should be gender balanced. So we train them on that, and that's all we do.